To change the battery in a Lumenok Blazer, you must locate the battery. It is the silver thing that is obviously not the knock. If you notice the black ring on the inside of the transparent knock shank, you have found the battery holder. You will also notice a fine wire loosely wrapped around the battery. Unwrap that wire and note that it travels inside the shank of the Lumenok to one of the contacts at the Lumenok shoulder. Pull that wire straight and fold it back over the shank of the knock and over the contact loop that it forms at the shoulder. While holding the knock shank and the wire, grip the battery with your other hand and twist it back and forth while gently pulling it out. Continue doing this until the battery comes completely out of the knock shank. Notice the rubber O-ring on the battery. That is the battery retainer and must be positioned on the neck of the new battery to hold it in place. Once you have positioned the O-ring on a new battery, hold the Lumenok in the same manner as you did while removing the battery. It is important that you hold the contact wire along the shank of the knock so it touches only the outside of the new battery and not the pin that protrudes from the end of the battery. As the battery moves into the knock shank, the pin on the battery will enter the hole containing the contact that it must touch. Twist and push the battery until it can go no farther. If the O-ring sticks in the knock shank, just back it out while twisting it until it gets back into the groove in the battery and start it back in while twisting the battery back and forth. It takes a little practice, but it's important. Now you are ready to test the Lumenok outside the shaft. That is why we leave the wire the length that it is. Touch the end of the wire to the contact on the opposite side of the knock shank, and the Lumenok circuit is closed. It should light up. Wrap the loose end of the wire around the battery. After installing a new battery in your Lumenok Blazer, wait a couple hours before using it so the O-ring can fully grip the inside of the knock shank. Then it will be ready to use again.